Hello guys and welcome back. I hope you are enjoying and understanding the concept videos that we have shared with you this far. To those that are joining us for the first time, we are working on Business Literacy Module 7. Please invite, share with your others, so that we will work on this journey together. So just a recap of what we have looked this far. So we have looked at addition of fractions, we have looked at subtraction of fractions, we looked at concept, the numerator, denominator, mixed fraction, improper fractions. So these are very important and relevant to this topic that we're doing. So it's very important that you understand what the numerator is, you understand what the denominator is, what a mixed fraction look like, and what an improper fraction look like. So for the sake of our friends or that are just joining us for the first time, as we go through this section, I will just run through in brief, just to share, okay, this is what we call by an improper, this is what we call by a denominator. So in this section now we are looking at multiplication of fractions, right? So just I'm not going to go too much on theory. This one is all about calculations and examples, so I'll work with examples and I'll explain from there. So multiplications of fractions, right? So I just choose a random example, but please remember that everything that we do, it is in line with the business literacy textbook. Everything that we're going to be discussing in these concept videos, it is going to be in line with your business literacy textbooks. So the examples may not be the same, but the concept are aligned to your textbook. So just make sure that as you go through the concept videos, you also have your textbook next to you. So yeah, we've got this this number here, for example 2¼ times 2 and 2/3. So what is the approach? How do we calculate this fraction? Okay, so step number 1, they say convert a mixed fraction into improper fraction as illustrated below. So 2¼ so this is an example of a mixed fraction. 2¼ 2/3, that is an example of a mixed fraction. So the step 1 asks you to convert this into a improper fraction, right? So how do we do this? Okay, so if you take your 4 times 2, that gives you what? That gives you 8 plus 1, and you get 9/4. So 2¼ is converted into an improper fraction here. Please take note of where my mouse is. Improper fraction of 2¼ is 9. 2 times 4, 8 plus 1, 9/4. Then you multiply that times 2 and 2/3. Now we need to convert this into an improper fraction. Please take note of my mouse. 2 times 3 gives you 6 plus 2, that's 8/3, right? Then what's the next step? Next step is use cancelling to simplify the fraction. So it's very easy. We need to simplify these improper fractions, right? So this is your numerators, and these are your denominators at the bottom, and those are your numerators, the numbers on the top. So we want to simplify these numbers, right? So 3 into 3 is 1, right? I'm just going to change it now. 3 into 3 equals to 1, right? 3 into numerator 9, right, is what? Is 3. Cost 3. I'm going to change that. Then 4 into 4, that's 1, right? Then 4 into 8, how many times? That's 4 going to 8, that's 2, right? So we've simplified it. Now we are left with a number like this: 3/1 times 2/1, right? That's an improper fraction. We've simplified it. Can we simplify it further? Yes. Okay. So next step is multiply the numerators together and place the answer above the line. Then multiply the denominator together and place the answer below. Okay. So we're now multiplying the numerators and also multiply that denominator. So 3 times 2 over 1 times 1. Does it make sense? Is it clear enough for everyone? Remember, if you have any question, please post a question in the comment box and I'll assist further. So that gives us 6 over 1. So then the next step is to convert improper fractions into mixed fractions. 6 over 1, which is equals to 6, right? So you may just follow there's an example for you on page 222, right? So just follow these steps and try to attempt that example and see if you have mastered and they've understood it. So the only way you can understand mathematics is practice and more practice. So now we want to look at what if the fractions have a negative number. So multiplication of fractions with negative numbers. I'm going to get that negative number. Alright, cool. And so this is an example that we need to do. First of all, we are given minus 3 and 3/4 times 7 and 1 over 20, right? The first step, again, we need to convert this into what? We need to convert this into improper fractions, right? So we're converting 3 times 4, right? Gives you what? Gives you 12 plus 3. That's 15 over 4. Multiplied by 20 times 7, that's 140 plus 1, that's 141 over 20. So again, so that converts to minus 15 times 141 over 4 times 20, but we can simplify this, right? We can try to simplify this cross multiplication. Okay, let us see. 4. Okay, what is the common lowest common multiple here, or what is the most common factor? Okay, 15 and 20, right? Lowest common factor here is 5. 5 into 15 goes that's 3 times, right? Then 5 into 20, that's 4 times. Unfortunately, you cannot divide 4 into 1/4 without leaving a remainder. So we're just going to leave these two like that one. This one's 4 in 1/4, unless if there was one, if it was 140, yes, we would have tried to simplify it, but this one we're going to leave it as it is. Now let's go further. Now we're going to this stage where we now multiply the numerator divided by the denominator, right? So 3 times 141 gives you 423 divided by divided by 64 times 4. Now we need to simplify this into let's see, we need to simplify that. Yes, now we're converting it now into a mixed fraction. So our answer will be minus 26 and 7 over 16. So in the next episode, guys, in the next episode we are going to look at multiplication. Let's see, division of fractions. So in the next episode now we're going to touch on division of fractions. Remember, guys, if you have any additional questions that you feel like you need us to address in these videos, please let us know. Get in touch with us or the support team, and I'll gladly assist in your queries. My name is Clifford, and thank you for joining us. See you in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and keep well.